So things are about to change, but in order for you guys to understand where I'm coming from, I want to recap over the last 6 weeks from body power up to now. So body power was May 12th to 15th, and before that I dieted down for 18 weeks from January, got into the leanest condition I've been yet, all the while knowing that when I got to body power I would enjoy myself with my food, I wouldn't be counting calories or anything, and that's what I did. So then, as most of you guys who follow the channel know, after body power I took a week of a diet break. So basically didn't count my calories, ate whatever I liked. And I also took a week of a deload in the gym, which basically meant I halved my volume completely for a week straight. So for 3 days of body power and a week after, I was pretty much eating in a surplus. Then the second week after body power, I foolishly thought that my metabolism would have kick-started enough that I could start dieting at a higher calorie standpoint. So I started at 3,000 calories, and over the next 2 weeks I gradually dropped my calories from 3,000 down to 2,800 and then down to 2,600. My weight didn't move very much. The week after my deload and diet break, I was probably about 10 pounds over my lightest weight. So around 189, 190. Over those 2 weeks, dropping from 3,000 down to 2,600, I saw very little change and very little progress with my physique. So for those 3 weeks, I was in a surplus, essentially. So then I decided to drop it in the 4th week after body power to 2,500 calories. All the while, up until this point, I was only doing 1 to 2 cardio sessions a week. So I was not putting in the work. I continued on 2,500 calories for 4 weeks. I did see a slight weight drop from around 188, 189 down to an average somewhere between 185 and 187. But for some reason I continued at this for 4 weeks, doing cardio maybe twice a week, not seeing any significant progress. Only the first initial weight drop I saw a small bit of definition come back. The fact of the matter is that I somehow just got comfortable. I got too satisfied with where I was. You know, I still had some abs showing, my legs and arms were lean-ish, but I lost sight in my own mind of my vision of the elite conditioning that I actually really wanted to achieve from the beginning. So for these 4 weeks, I was basically maintaining my weight between 185 and 187. Subconsciously, this started eating away at me for like the 4 weeks that I was not progressing, to the point where after 4 weeks maintaining and the 3 weeks before that after body power in a surplus, it slowly built up and built up to the point where I was just not happy with where I was progress wise. I wasn't making any progress and I was just too comfortable, too satisfied. I wasn't feeling like upbeat and happy like I always would be when I'm progressing, because progressing is the greatest feeling when you're progressing from day to day like I was up until before body power. After essentially being on maintenance calories for 4 weeks, that brings me up to last week when I decided to throw in some extra cardio. I did 3-4 days cardio that week. Nothing crazy, 300 calorie sessions, and I made a little bit of progress, so I was happy with that, but my mind still wasn't in it. And that brought me up to my last YouTube video, which went up before this one, where I did like 2 days of like complete indulgence with food. Straight after that, I forced myself to do a low day the following day, which was Saturday last. So I did a low day and I did 400 calories cardio. Then on the Sunday I did another low day and 400 calories of cardio. And at this point I woke up on the Monday weighing lower than I was, and you know, starting to realize, hey, I'm making progress here again. I'm starting to look like I'm starting to lean out, and I was like, damn, I was working hard before. I haven't been working hard on my physique for the last like 4 or 5 weeks. So I realized that by Monday and decided to do another low day. Had work Monday 9 to 5, did 400 calories cardio, weight went down again on Tuesday morning. Tuesday did another low day, so this is my 4th low day in a row, did 400 calories cardio and woke up Wednesday down in weight again. So at this point, I don't know what it was, but something clicked inside me, something tweaked inside my head, and it all just flipped. I was looking at old photos from 8 weeks ago, 9 weeks ago, of when I was at my leanest. Within a matter of minutes, guys, within a matter of minutes, that feeling of drive and motivation just rushed back to me, except this time like 10 times as strong. I was in work and I was absolutely living on this like drive that I wanted to get back to where I was and beat it and get absolutely elite shredded. I want to get to that elite conditioning. I was upset and annoyed with myself that I lost sight of that, but I'm more motivated now than I ever was, more driven now than I ever was, to the point where I will do whatever I need to do, cardio, diet. I'll do 10 low days in a row. I'll do 1,000 calorie cardio if I need to. If I pass out, that's what happens. It's what needs to be done. I will get it done. My weight has gone down. Today is Thursday. I weighed in 183.7 pounds, which I'm delighted with. And I know that by next week, I'm gonna be even leaner. And the week after, I'm gonna be even leaner again. So I'm going for the Elite Shreds, guys. This is a new series, Elite Shreds, episode 1. We've got less than 8 weeks to achieve the vision that I have in my head. Absolutely nothing is gonna get in my way this time. For the next 8 weeks, I'm gonna nail everything from my diet, my sleep, my training. No matter what I feel like, no matter how tired I am, if my legs are dead, I'm still gonna hit that cardio. And this is it, guys. Elite Shreds, episode 1. Just about to train some legs with Itsyaboi Patryk. Gonna do 400 calories cardio as well. How much are you gonna do?
500.
500? Okay,
Yep.
I might do 500 too. But yeah, I think it's time to introduce Patryk to the channel, because he's the camera dude in all these like car scenes and a lot of other scenes, and helps me film in the gym a lot. So this is Patryk. Make sure you follow him on Instagram. I'll put his link in the description. And yeah, he's only 19 and he's already fucking bigger than me and more shredded. So you have to follow this guy. We're both shredding for the next 8 weeks. He's been dieting for a while, I've been dieting for a while, and we're both going for this like elite conditioning. So we're gonna hit up some legs now. I'm not gonna show you workout legs because the last couple of videos you saw that. I have a shoulder and tricep workout ready for you guys to watch. So I will do a bit of commentary over a shoulder workout for you guys, because I haven't brought you one of those in a while. So catch you later. So as I said, I haven't brought you guys a video solely focusing on shoulders in a while. And the reason I'm actually doing a shoulder workout just for shoulders is because I've been nailing my chest, as it is my weak point, for pretty much all of my push days for the last couple of months. I have been doing the odd extra shoulder exercise here and there. I always do my lateral delts, and I always hit at least one isolation movement for my front delt, but today I decided to do just shoulders. Started off using priority principle of training what I want to grow the most as my first exercise. So that's why I did lateral raises first in this workout, then moved on and did the compound movement, shoulder press. Did on the seated machine shoulder press this time. I like the fact that it's very rigid movement. I've been working with that machine a couple of times and I like it. Then lateral raises again with dumbbells this time, and then frontal raises to make sure I hit my front delt again. So I've hit my lateral delt twice and hit my front delt twice. Rear delts are hit on pull days, that's why I don't have them in this workout. But I also did some triceps today because it is a push day and I wanted to hit my triceps at least as well, if I'm gonna completely ignore my chest on this day. So I did 2 exercises for lateral delts and 2 exercises for anterior delt, and then moved on and did 2 exercises for triceps. So it's a pretty quick workout all in all. Got a pump. As you can see in the video, I'm not looking my leanest or my sharpest by any means, but this is the beginning of a new series, guys, and I want you to follow along and see the progress day by day in the gym, out of the gym, and this is a great way for me to be accountable as well, and to hold myself accountable and to watch my progress myself. So that's a great exercise there. Incline dumbbell skull crusher, it's a great one, and then some classic rope push downs finish off the workout. So I was pretty happy with that workout, and got a good pump, got in, got out, and that is the shoulders and tricep workout. These are the Quest bars that I've fallen in love with lately. So we just killed legs, abs, and 500 calories of cardio. One of the toughest sessions I've had in a while, so really happy about that. Just want to say that this series of videos where I'm getting to my best condition ever is going to be very detailed. So for those of you who don't like really specifics about food and diet, there's going to be a lot of that coming up, along with everything else that I vlog. But I'm going to be seriously telling you guys the nitty-gritty details of everything that I eat down to the calories. So right now we're going to Starbucks. I'm going to get an Americano with a sugar-free syrup, which comes to 25 calories, and I got an apple pie Quest bar, so I'm going to have that as well, and that's 202 calories. So those are the two things I'm going to have next, and then in a little while I've already planned that we're going to be eating Nandos. So I'm getting a butterfly chicken, spicy rice serving, and a creamy mash serving, and that comes to around 860 something calories. I think I have it in my fitness pal already, so I'm planning all that. I'm gonna nail my diet, guys, leaving no stone unturned, no holds barred. It's up to me to make this happen, and nobody's gonna make it happen but me. So just parked up on the ground, and the farmers market is on today, and it smells absolutely amazing. It smells like sausages, really herby, spicy sausages. Man. There's my venti Americano. As you can see, I sprinkled chocolate, cinnamon and vanilla on top, but that literally has no calories, so don't even worry about that. My apple pie Quest bar there, pretty good macros, 202 calories, 7 fat, 9 carb and 14 fiber, 20 protein. It's absolutely delicious, probably my new favorite. And another thing I want to say about the coffee is that I add no milk to this coffee, so it's just black. I get them to fill it to the top with boiling water, makes it into a longer coffee. Quick update on what we're doing for the summer. We are going traveling for 10 days at the end of August, start of September. So absolutely can't wait for that. Just a small minor goal as well to help us to push towards that elite conditioning. And right now we're going to book a hotel, or at least look for some hotel for Prague. So check back with you guys when we're having our Nandos. This guy asks how to break a plateau on bench press. I had this myself, so I switched to dumbbells for a couple months. So I focused on increasing my strength on my incline dumbbell press for 3 or 4 months, then went back to bench press, flat bench press, and I was stronger. Cheers. So there it is, one mango and lime butterfly chicken breast, portion of spicy rice, portion of creamy mash. Have it all here in my fitness pal. 874 calories, as you can see, and these are all the verified macros from the website, from Nandos website. You can just search them on my fitness pal and they come in right there. So this is what I'm at so far today. Gonna aim for 2400. My breakfast was there. I had 2 cod fillets, some mayo and a roll. That's the Nandos. And then I had Quest bar and I had a pre-workout. So as eating out goes, this is probably the cleanest you can go and the most accurate you can go with Nandos, because they have everything in my fitness pal and on the website, so you can be sure. But for safety, I'm going to give myself 200 calories buffer at the end of the day, so I'm going to stop at 2200 calories just to make sure that this doesn't put me over my calories. So I am back up in my room, gonna do some editing, some online stuff for my website, and also catch up on some emails. Right here, I've got my layover between now and my next meal, which is basically another coffee right here and a big jug of Ribena, which is just water. So no calories until my next meal, and I will be sure to show you that. But for now, I'm around 1500 calories out of 22 to 2400. So here's my next meal. We've got 180 gram sirloin steak, which is 97% lean. And then we've got 120 grams of white potatoes with nothing on them, no butter or anything. And then this homemade kind of ratatouille mixture. I have 130 grams of that. What's in there is peppers, onions, and we've got some chorizo and tomatoes. So it's pretty much just going to be carbs with a tiny bit of fat. So I'll count that as about 20 grams carbs and 5 grams fat. So that's how I estimate things. I'll put the macros up on screen of what I'm going to put this in as, and I'll show you what my situation is with my food and calories after. As you can see, I added in the 5 grams of fat, 20 grams of carbs for that ratatouille. Then we got 120 grams of new boiled potatoes with the skin, cooked, is 84 calories. And I scanned the packet of that steak and it comes up as just this, beef medallions, whatever the name is. And I had 183 grams of that, which is 212 calories, so it comes out there. And these are my current calories for today. It's currently 6 p.m. Macros so far, that's what I'm aiming for. Remember, I'm gonna stop about 200 calories short because of that Nandos, because there is a room for error there with the measurements that they give you online. So don't want to take any chances. I'm gonna stop at 2200 calories, so another bit of protein, another bit of carbs, and a small bit of fat. So just spent a little while making what I hope will be the intro for this series that you're currently watching, first episode of. So pretty happy with how it looks, and did all the editing myself and all the titles and clips and everything, but not so sure about the song because it could be copyrighted. For safety, I did email the record company who have the copyright for that song, but it is only 15 seconds, so hopefully get away with it. Not so sure, hopefully they'll respond. I'm sure you guys will know either before I've even shown you this or in the next video. Alright guys, it's time to finish my macros for the day. I don't want to leave it too late. It's just before 10 p.m. now. I like to get my meals in before 10 because otherwise I notice it affects my weigh-in in the mornings. I took a look at my macros. I have some protein left to hit, have some carbs and have some fats left to hit. So I've got these salmon fillets ready to eat. One of these will come out at 85 grams. One slice of this toasted and 25 grams of this lighter soft cheese. Gonna eat this, show you what it is, finish off a bit of editing, and that'll be the video. When I weighed those foods, the salmon was 80 grams and the cream cheese came into 20 grams. So that brings my macros just a tiny bit down and the calories just a tiny bit down again. Nothing major, but just there's me being completely thorough with showing you guys everything, and that's perfectly fine with me. Just want to say massive thank you to everyone who's made it this far in the video. I really hope you can stick with me for this series. I'm so motivated, more motivated than I've ever felt. I hope I've been able to portray to you guys just how driven I am. The next 8 weeks you're going to see something you've never seen from my channel before. We're going to turn some heads, guys. So tell your friends, make sure to follow me on Instagram, add me on Snapchat, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.